Welcome to another mathematics presentation. So in this presentation, we are going to look at Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 12. The code is 0580. So this is a paper that was written in February-March 2024. So this is paper 1. We're just going to look at the first 4 questions. So we're going to start with our question 1. Our question 1 reads, write the number 30,050 in figures. So here we need to write the number 30,050 in figures. So the way you can write this number, you can write it in this way, 30,050. So this is our answer. We now come to our question 2. Write 5,926 correct to the nearest 10. So first thing, we are going to write the number, which is 5,926. So they want us to write this number correct to the nearest 10. So in this case, we need to identify which number is on the place value of 10. So 6, the place value is 1s. 2, the place value is 10s. So we need to round off this number 2 to the nearest 10s. So this is the number 2 that we are going to round off. Now, the number that is going to round off to is the previous number, which is 6. So if a number is equal to 5 or greater than 5, it rounds up the previous number. In this case, a 2. So this 2 is going to be a 3 because the 6 is the one that is rounding up a 2. So suppose that you have the number which is less than 5, starting from 4 coming down. This 2 won't change, it will just be what? 2. So our answer is going to be 5930. So the moment you round up a 2 becomes a 3, where there is a 6, we are going to write a 0. So we have answered our question 2. We now move on to our question 3. So this is our question 3 right here. Our question reads, mark the midpoint of the line ST. So we have the line ST. So we understand that the midpoint of the line ST is the line or is the point that cuts the line ST into 2 equal parts. So the midpoint will be right here. Okay, that is where the midpoint will be. So we have answered our question 3. We now move on to our question 4. So our question 4 reads, shade 2/9 of this shape. So here we have a grid, and we have been told that we need to shade 2/9. So first thing, we must understand that when you look at this grid, okay, this grid is having 6 rows. So we have row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6. Again, we have the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you want to count the total number of squares, you multiply 6 times 6. So the total number of squares is going to be what? 36 squares. Okay. So from here, how can we now shade? Okay. How can we now determine how many squares we are going to shade? Because we have told that we need to shade 2/9. So to know how many squares we are going to shade, we are just going to say this 2/9 times the total number of squares. In this case, we have said is 36. So 2/9 times 36 squares, we are going to get 80 squares. So we are going to shade 8 squares. So in terms of shading them, you can shade any square as long as they are 8. So you can shade squares. So I have shaded 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is our answer. So we have answered our question. We now come to our question B. Our question B reads, write 2/9 as a percentage. Write 2/9 as a percentage. So in order for us to write 2/9 as a percentage, we are going to write equal to, and we are going to write 2/9. So since we want to write 2/9 as a percentage, so we are going to multiply it with 100%. Okay, so times 100%. Then from here, we are going to say 2 times 100%. This will give us 200%. So we write equal to, then we write 200% over 9. So here it's just a matter of dividing 9 into 200%. So 9 into 200%, it will go there, 22.22222%. Now, the instructions of the paper said we need to write our answer correct to 3 significant figures. But if you are dealing with answers that are in angles, we're supposed to write them correct to 1 decimal place. So this answer, we need to write it correct to 3 significant figures, and it's going to be 22.2%. Okay, this is our answer. If you want, you can leave it as a mixed fraction as long as there is a percentage, which can be 22 whole number 2 over 9. So we are going to have 22.2%. That is our answer. So sorry for the fraction to be 22 whole number, then 1 over 5. It's a correction on what I said on the fraction issue. So we have now come to the end of our short presentation. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye.